Semiconductors are the building blocks of modern electronics, and the semiconductor industry is one of the world's most essential and fastest-growing industries. Semiconductor is in everything from smartphones and computers to cars and medical devices. The industry constantly innovates and develops new technologies, which means a high demand for skilled workers. A wide variety of career options are available in the semiconductor industry, from engineering and manufacturing to sales and marketing. Students interested in a career in this field can pursue a degree in electrical engineering, computer science, physics, materials science, or a related field. Engineering careers in the semiconductor industry are some of the most in-demand and well-paying. Engineers design, develop, and test semiconductor chips and devices. They also work on the manufacturing process and quality control. Some specific engineering roles in the semiconductor industry include integrated circuit (IC) designers, who specialize in the design and layout of semiconductor chips using specialized software tools. Process engineer develops and optimizes the manufacturing process for semiconductor chips. Test engineer designs and executes tests to meet specifications, quality, and reliability. On the other hand, the equipment engineer designs, develops and maintains the specialized equipment used to manufacture semiconductor chips. Manufacturing careers in the semiconductor industry are also essential for producing daily semiconductor chips and devices. Manufacturing technicians operate and maintain the equipment used to manufacture semiconductor chips. They also perform quality control checks to ensure that the chips meet specifications. Some specific manufacturing roles in the semiconductor industry include wafer fab technician, who operates and maintains the equipment used to manufacture semiconductor chips in a wafer fab. Assembly technician assembles semiconductor chips into packages and tests them to ensure they are working correctly. Quality control technicians check on semiconductor chips and devices to ensure they meet specifications. In addition to engineering and manufacturing careers, various other career options are available in the semiconductor industry. These include sales, marketing, customer support, and research and development. Sales and marketing representatives sell semiconductor chips and devices to customers. They also work to develop and implement marketing strategies to promote the company's products. Customer support representatives provide technical support to customers who are using semiconductor products. Research and development scientists and engineers develop new semiconductor technologies and products. They also work to improve the performance and reliability of existing semiconductor products. The semiconductor industry is rapidly growing and exciting, with various career options. Students interested in a semiconductor industry career should develop a strong foundation in STEM subjects, including math, science, and engineering. Those interested in non-technical roles should have a business background, at the least.